1-0, and you're about to see the first offensive play for C.J. Carr on the Notre Dame offense. Rolling out to the right. C.J.'s got Faison, complete for a first down. And Carr hands off to his main man, Jeremiah Love. Are you kidding me? Last week, the first time he touched it, he went the distance. He goes to the house. They've run 2 offensive plays and have a 28-0 lead over Syracuse. They've had the ball for 36 seconds at the time of possession versus Syracuse's 9.5 minutes. Jadarian Price giving Jeremiah Love a breather at the moment. But Carr is going to try to pass and make it 2 for 2. Not this time, as he was looking for Malachi Fields. As we check in, you know what would make this senior day complete for him, Zora, is to get into the end zone. He has not scored, even though he's been such a reliable target for Carr. This is Price, who just gives you that 1-2 combination right when Love takes a break. So after another first down, C.J. Carr again to Price, and he is just through the hole.
There he goes.
Okay, Love, whatever you can do, I can do. Watch out. He got caught up to there at the end as he geared down, but not before a 58-yard strike up front. Carr, pressure from the backside. Streaking down the sidelines. A nice play there on Jeremiah Field. Second down and 10. Price, another big pull, another first down, another big game. Actually, that's Love. Wicket to the house. Another 1st and 10 inside the red zone now. Carr, complete. Another first down. Malachi Fields, who's become a huge...
Ball's going in his direction.
Notre Dame just gashing the Syracuse defense, which is ranked 123rd in the country. On 1st and goal from the 7, Love picking out a hole. Being patient this time. 2nd and goal at the 2. Is Love going to get another touchdown? Close, just short of the goal line. Bring up here, 3rd and goal. There's Jeremiah Love, set to maybe.
Delay of game on the defense for disconcerting signals and movements. Number 4. Half the distance to the goal. Number 3.
Disconcert just on the doorstep here. There's Eli Rarely in motion, and the orange come across. They say they were drawn off.
False start. Offense. Number 75.
And that's Sullivan Absher.
3rd down.
Carr's going to roll out. Touchdown, Will Pauling.
On here at Syracuse, and the best head coaches I've been around, that's what they have.
So Notre Dame taking over here on downs, and Jeremiah Love skirts through for another big game and a first down. Everybody told him, you got to be a coordinator before you could become a head coach. Well, he bypassed that, became a head coach at Syracuse. After not having that title of coordinator, there's a...
He is.
2nd down and 5 now after the gain by Love. And C.J. firing at the 30, complete. Moment, we'll see what the flag tells us.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 13. Don't to enforce half the distance to the goal, 1st down.
Yeah, just at the end of the day.
36.5-point underdog coming into this game. Notre Dame now set up at the 14-yard line. Here's Jeremiah Love looking for his latest touchdown. You bet. And he gives it to Price. Price looking for a hole. Not much there for the first time today. Price is brought back full. He said with the 10-year anniversary of his little brother's death coming tomorrow, he said he felt it was the right time to say some things. And he sprinkled a lot. It was the right time to do it. He wanted to highlight to everybody out there the kind of person that his young brother Chad was. It was unbelievable. CJ will go down this time, sacked But if you have not read the article,
read it. Hicksy, don't ever let anybody tell you it's all about time of possession. Notre Dame had it for 7 minutes in the first half. They scored 49.
All of those defensive touchdowns. Carr goes to work, and a nice grab there by Jordan Faison.
Ball, he's going to finish these plays. They're going fast now.
This ball is something that we have never seen before in the history of Notre Dame football, the way the Irish came out scoring. And here is Love. Is he going to go again? Just trying to catch him. And Jeremiah Love has himself another long one. 68 yards this time. This one of the weirdest time of possession comparisons you'll ever see.
Yeah, Syracuse has had the ball for 27 minutes. Notre Dame has had it for 7.
Kenny Minchie is in a quarterback just with about 9:42 left in the third quarter, so Minchie is going to get. You would imagine that Love and Price, their night's over.
I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, I think so too at this stage. Let's see if Minchie can get something going here. First pass incomplete, intended for Mike. And then there was Steve Angeli also in the mix as well, which we documented earlier. When he knew that he wasn't going to be able to compete with those two guys, he transferred. This is Gilbert. And he doesn't get anything there.
Yeah, it was a 3-man race as a member of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Yeah, pretty cool on senior day getting it done. And we've got Kenny Minchie on the run into Syracuse territory. That's one of the things he can do, and it's
those runs and get in the end zone.
That was a 34-yard run there by Kenny Minchie. And Minchie going to the air, far side, complete at the 40-yard line to Cam Williams, getting into the horizon, and whether the Irish get to host remains to be seen. Second down and 4 here for Minchie. Aeneas Williams gets the first down for Notre Dame and then some. Aeneas Williams was a 5'10", 205-pound sophomore from Hannibal, Missouri. Aeneas Williams gets the call again, so he's getting a chance to get second. So he's just one back of Audric Estime's Notre Dame record. So that should be a record you'd think would go to Jeremiah Love. Spinning around was Cam Williams on the quality playing time here. Aeneas Williams with a big call. Spin move. Looking for first down yardage inside the 10. Aeneas Williams adds to the Notre Dame huge point total. Tear it up a little bit because you could tell how much it meant to him that he had developed his son into making that kind of really educated decision. And you could see it in Marcus Freeman's eyes how proud he was of his son.
And embraced it. Emotional time for their family.
Yeah, you got all this other stuff going on, right? The real life stuff, family stuff going on amid all this stuff that Marcus Freeman, the head coach of Notre Dame, has. 3rd and 4 for Kenny Minchie, who's been in the quarterback for C.J. Carr most of the second half. I can't help but think about what we were talking about, Coach, earlier. Low snap from Minchie, who runs in to Nolan James and now has to throw it. And the pass is complete to Scheidler for the first.
Don't get that thing squared away.
You know, these games, tight ones, it really matters to have a field goal kicker who is clutch. And Eric Schmidt is the only healthy guy right now as James gets dragged. A 6-yarder against Pitt last week. So sooner or later, these games come down to clutch kicking. So we'll see if that ends up being a factor down the road.
And it's going to be a factor. This is a big
field goal and see a ball go through the uprights.
No question.
Here's Minchie, quarterback run. He's going to get the first down, and he might get to the end zone. Touchdown, Minchie.